Hello everybody and welcome to the next edition of Mix with Dich. Now you remember the last time that we did this, we were in Montego Bay at the Zoetry Resort in Jamaica back in February with the brilliant Barbara behind the bar, so we called it In the Bar with Barbara. But we're back here at the distillery, surrounded by the sea and centuries of naval history, and we're delighted to have with us not just the Portsmouth Ambassador, not just the Hampshire Ambassador, not just England or the UK. We've got the Global Rum Ambassador, Ian Burrell. Welcome, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Great to see you. Welcome to our rum shack. It's great to have you here.
Yeah,
now, we were talking to Ian this morning about obviously our fantastic three-year-old, England's very first three-year-old expression, 1812, and what might be a perfect serve for that. Now, Ian thought, massive, great library of cocktails, of course, going through his head, that maybe a daiquiri would be a good idea. Now, the great writer, which I'm sure you know, Ian, Ernest Hemingway, he spent many, many years in Cuba, at the El Floridita bar, had a special cocktail made for him called the Papadoble.
That's right.
Now, what we love about the fact is that he didn't just have a measure, didn't have two measures, it was a quadruple measure of unaged white rum. Your kind of cocktail, no doubt.
Well, he was a portly man, so I suppose it really benefited him having extra rum inside there.
Awesome. So I guess that's what we're going to do, just to do a quick demonstration of that. We're going to do two cocktails today, because I think to do 1812, you can, in a sort of daiquiri, do different flavours. You can have banana, you can have pineapples, and all sorts of things like that. But of course, we're so passionate about our 1812 and the way that it sings in very, very naked cocktails, we're not going to be adding things like sort of cherry flavours and bits and pieces like that. So we're going to keep it quite simple, if that's all right with you, Ian.
Sounds great, because then you bring out some of those natural, what's called orchard fruits that I tasted when I had it when I had my first sip recently.
Beautiful. So what we're going to use is, normally, of course, we use normal cubed ice, but we're using crushed ice today. Now, my blender didn't work this morning, so I had to go back to the old Caribbean way of doing it with a hammer. But it works, it doesn't matter. So loads of crushed ice into your shaker, and then, of course, 1812. Now, of course, we could use a measurer.
What you have to do, you have to feel it. You have to feel it.
Love this man. Welcome here any day. Now, of course, what we are going to measure is the lime juice, because whereas our favourite drink for our unaged 1968 is a tiponche, the French Caribbean aperitif, we are doing a version of the daiquiri here, so it's going to be a little bit more heavy on the lime side of things. So you've got 25 ml of lime, freshly squeezed, may I add, ladies and gentlemen. And
is it local Hampshire lime, is it?
Look, they grow on the roof here, Ian.
Oh, right, okay, excellent, excellent. I love that.
And then, of course, about 10 to 15 ml of sugar syrup. Not too much, because you want that zestiness to come through. Then I'm going to whack this on top of there and give it a good shake, as we always do. And of course, we know when it's shaken, of course, you get a nice little frost on the side. And then we're also going to try and break it, which is always the annoying bit, because it makes you look like a bit of an idiot as you try and open this flipping thing up.
Always happens.
Hey!
Oh, here we go.
And then we pour it into this. Now, you could use a martini glass, you could use a cup glass. I rather like these. Now, certain barmen around the world like to add certain additions at this stage. Some like to use butane fuel. Don't do it. Ian, would you have done that?
I would have thrown it even further.
Fair enough. Others like to use Resolver Tough on Weed Weed Killer. Don't do it.
Wow.
You wouldn't do that either, would you, Ian?
No, not unless you're in Jamaica. That's a different weed. Oh, that's
Oh, there it is. Ian, please, daiquiri, your opinions.
Oh, freshness. I love the fresh lime with a rum. It's so easy to drink. Yeah, man, that works. Ooh, I have another sip just in case. Oh, that's beautiful. So easy drinking. For me, the daiquiri is the king of the rum cocktails, because you can really showcase the rums. Simple drink, rum, lime and sugar, the rum trinity. And with this one, 1812 really comes through inside there as well, balances out with the sugar and the lime. So yeah, great drink. The daiquiri, king of the rum cocktails.
Awesome. Of course, there is another way that you can enjoy our 1812, and that's to get a scoop of ice into your old-fashioned glass. Just like that.
Nice, easy way, yeah. Nice and simple. Keep it simple. A naked daiquiri. Oh, yes. Comes through. Another way as well would be even just, we have fruit every now and again, but let's the zest of the lime just on top of there, or even the zest of an orange or a grapefruit would be nice to bring out some of the flavors.
Yeah.
But yeah,
good idea.
Great rum.
It's just on the rocks, what can we say?
That's beautiful, beautiful. One of the most easiest way to drink a rum, I suppose. Bit of ice inside there, diluted, easy drinking, and you can drink loads and you have to worry about next day.
That's the way forward. Ian, I've got to say thank you very much indeed.
Oh, no,
Now,
thank
of course,
you, thank
we've got
you.
the Rum Fest coming up at the end of the year. The plan being to build this delightful 3x3 rum shack there inside the hotel, which is very exciting indeed. Obviously, Ian running the show there. We'll look forward to seeing you there. Do come and join us. It's going to be great fun and, of course, a fantastic opportunity to try England's very first 3-year-old rum. See you soon.
Yeah, man.